Hi guys, thank you for stopping back to my channel. If you don't know who I am T Beauty. If you are one of my subscribers, like I always say, I appreciate you. And if you are not subscribed, just hit that button. It's free. It's totally free. I know, I'm cheap. I'm cheap too, but it's free, girl. Anyway, today's look is going to be this, like, fun, flirty, pinky, very wearable for New Year's Eve. I didn't want to do a smoky look to start it off because I feel like I'm always doing some smoky shit. So I was like, let me try something with pink because I never really play with pink. So this is what I ended up. And here we are. If you like this look and you want to know how I achieved it, please keep on watching. Starting out, I know it is kind of fast, but I just wanted to keep the clip in with my brows. I haven't been filming myself doing brows because I do have a detailed brow tutorial on my channel, which I will be posting an update about soon. But, you know, just to keep everything in there, I decided to leave it in. Now I've already put some concealer down on my eyelid and I set that with some translucent powder. I'm going to go with my 35B palette into that light pink shade and a fluffy blending brush, and I'm going to blend that above my crease. Okay, for our next transition shade, I'm going into, not the red one, I pointed to that, a mistake, but this peachy color here, and I'm going to put that right on top of the pink that we put down. So this is going to be another transition shade. I'm just using this to deepen it furthermore. And please don't come for my ratchet ass closure. It looks a mess. It looks a mess, girl. I know, but it is what it is. Okay, next with a smaller blending brush, I'm going into that hot pink shade and I'm going to put that directly in my crease, and that's going to be the deepest color that we use. And as you can see, I'm just working it in. Don't worry about being neat because, you know, with cut creases, you're going to go in with the concealer, clean it up, make it look good and all that good shit. Your main focus before you cut your crease should be blending. That is key. That is a major key. Okay, here's when shit gets real. I don't know what was going on, but I was having a very hard time with this eye. Like, I did my other eye off camera and I cut the crease with no problem. But for some reason, I really had to make sure I took my time because this was just not letting me be great. But of course, the outcome was beautiful. That's all that matters. But I'm going in with some LA Pro Conceal and I'm going to cut my crease. Also, and another tip when you're doing cut creases is like what I did with this eye, because I was having such a hard time. I started off lower than I normally would and I gradually got higher and higher till I got the crease cut to where I wanted it to be, if that makes any sense, because I don't know, I was just shaky. Maybe I had too much coffee, but I was like, let me just go low because that way you really can't fuck it up. You just take your time. Okay, once that tragedy was ended, I go back. I don't know what I did. I broke the top. Yeah, always jacking something up. But I go back into this palette. Looks like I don't know what color. Okay, so I'm using this very shimmery. You won't be able to really see it on camera, but it's just a shimmery light pink. And I'm going to use that as a base. Okay, so to go on top of that, I'm going to use these little pigments. I'll swatch it for you. They're so pretty. I don't know what the name of them are, and they're so fucking old. My aunt gave me these a while ago, but they're popping. But it's just like a loose pink pigment, and I'm going to put that right on top of that eyeshadow that we put down just to make it stand out a little bit more. Now, I did wet my brush for this process, but of course, if you have like something like a MAC mixing medium or some sort of adhesive or something to make your eyeshadow a little tackier, it will give you a better color payoff because it'll give something for that to stick to. Now I'm just going in with some liquid liner and I'm going to use this to go ahead and do a slim wing line. I don't know why I'm stuttering, like, I'm rusty as fuck on these voiceovers, man. I be getting tongue twisted, but you see what I'm doing. Now I'm going in with this liquid liner from NYX, and it's like a glittery silver liner, as you can see. Just going in and following the pattern of my cut crease, just to give it a little bit more drama. I don't know what the fuck I was listening to, but I have lashes on. For some reason, lashes on camera will just not let me be great, so I just be like, fuck it, I'm putting them on off camera. But I'm going in with my MAC Strobe Cream, and I'm putting a base down because we're about to apply this foundation. So foundation, I've been loving the combination of these two because I am still oily in my T-zone even though it is winter time, but the outside of my face gets very dry. So I use the Fenty because it is a semi-matte foundation, and then I use my, oh my god girl, yeah, the Maybelline. My brain, y'all, my brain's fried. But you can see what I'm doing. I'm just going to put that on the perimeters of my face. Then I'm going to go in with my e.l.f. foundation brush and blend everything in. And I'm going to speed it up because y'all seen this a million times. Okay, so now I'm taking like a gel white liner on a fine tip brush, and I'm going to use that to sweep some of that across my waterline just to make my eyes stand out a little bit more. Then I go ahead and sweep some of that hot pink across the waterline, as you can see. And then I'm going to go in with a little bit of black, and I'm going to blend that out just to deepen it a little bit more. Now I'm just going in with the Big Lash Mascara, which is like my absolute favorite by Maybelline. And I'm going to use that to blend the falsies with my lashes, as well as to add mascara to the bottom. Now I'm just going in and adding some highlighter, because you know a look is not a look without highlighter, sis. I'm not even going to show y'all what I'm using. All I'm going to tell you is whatever you like to highlight, just use that. My shit looks a mess. But as you can see, it's getting the job done, so don't even worry about it. For lips, I'm going in with Flat Out Fabulous by MAC, and then I'm going to outline that with a brown liner and blend everything together. And then I also threw some translucent powder over it just to make the lipstick a little bit more matte. Once that's done, I go in with my all-nighter setting spray by Urban Decay, and everything is complete. It's a look, sis. Yes.
You ain't the one for me. You ain't got shit I need. Want me to take my time with you. Maybe I'm not your speed. Maybe I'm not your league. You ain't even got no cheese. Maybe I'm just too G for you. Maybe I'm just too street. I can even roll in peace. Everybody notice me. I can even go to sleep. I'm rolling on a beam. They try to give me a God on my knees like Jesus, please. You don't even believe in Jesus. Why you gotta